Sometimes life takes you through something and you don't realize how much it changed you until someone asks, "So, how are you?" I got a comment recently from a woman who's about to have her hysterectomy. She's scared, in pain, and just wants to know what life is like on the other side. And it reminded me, I never really gave y'all the update. So here it is, 2 years later, my real honest story of recovery, healing, and finding peace again. And spoiler alert, I am doing really great. I'm still rising, beauty over age, turning every tear into a brand new page. No more hard hiding, I've come full bloom. What's up to my favorite bunch of beauties? Welcome back to Beauty Over Age, where we talk about power, peace, and purpose after 40. If you are new here, I am Denise, and around here, we keep it real about womanhood, menopause, healing, and all the things nobody warns us about. So, let's talk about what it looks like 2 years after my hysterectomy, the part nobody really tells you about. When I first had my hysterectomy, I was nervous. Even though I trusted my doctor, there was always this little voice that says, how's my body going to handle this? I had already been postmenopausal for a while, so I thought I knew what to expect. But recovery taught me a lot. Not just about my body, but about slowing down, resting, and actually listening to my body when it whispers instead of waiting for it to scream. And you know exactly what I mean. So let me take you back a little ways. For a while, things were fine until they weren't. I started noticing vaginal discharge, pelvic pressure, and this weird sense that something was off. So of course I went to my doctor thinking it was an infection. We tried antibiotics, nothing changed. And that's when my GYN looked at me and said, "You don't have an infection, this is vaginal atrophy." Now, if you've never heard that term before, you are not alone. Most of us hadn't either. Even though I was already postmenopausal, surgery still shifted things. When estrogen stays low for a long time, your vaginal tissue can thin out, it can dry out, and it can lose elasticity. That's vaginal atrophy. And it can cause the same symptoms as an infection: discharge, pressure, and burning. But antibiotics won't help because it's not bacteria, it's hormones. So when my doctor explained that, everything clicked. She prescribed estradiol vaginal cream, and I'm telling you, it changed everything. No more pressure, no more discharge, no more frustration. And I want to be clear, I am not giving you medical advice. I am just sharing what worked for me. Always talk to your provider about your body and your options. So it felt like freedom. Finally understanding my own body instead of feeling like my vagina was betraying me. So 2 years later, I can honestly say I'm in a good place. It took time, patience, and a whole new level of self-awareness. I had to relearn what comfort felt like, what balance looked like, and what peace actually means in my 50s. This whole experience honestly sent me on a whole spiritual journey too. Major surgery changes how you see yourself. You start appreciating your body for what it's carried you through instead of criticizing what's changed. And there is peace in that shift. It also opened my eyes to how silent women are about this stuff. We whisper about menopause, we whisper about hysterectomies. Meanwhile, we're carrying so much, feeling like we're the only ones going through it. That's why I talk about it, because we are not alone, and you deserve to know there's healing on the other side. So if you're preparing for your hysterectomy and you're scared, take a deep breath. It is okay to feel that way. But here's what I can tell you. This can also be the beginning of relief. You deserve to feel good in your body again. You deserve peace. Trust your instincts, ask questions, and give yourself grace. There is no perfect timeline for recovery. There's just your timeline, and that is enough. And one day you will catch yourself smiling again, feeling light, and moving comfortably again. And that's when it hits you. You're living again, not just getting through. As of November 21st, I will be 2 years post hysterectomy, and I can say with confidence I made the right choice. The estradiol cream has been a game changer. I feel lighter, happier, and more in tune with myself than I have been in years. And I am so grateful for my GYN because she reminded me that post-surgery life does not have to mean suffering in silence. So, to the woman who left that comment, thank you for reminding me to share this part. The peace, the healing, the I made it. If this video helped you or even gave you a little bit of hope, hit subscribe so you don't miss the next one. Turn on your notifications because YouTube doesn't always tell you when I post. And please share this video with another woman who might need it. You never know who's quietly searching for reassurance. Then jump in the comments and tell me how you're doing or what you wish someone had told you before surgery. Your story might be the one that helps somebody else. And hey, if these videos are helping you feel seen or supported and you want to show a little love, you can buy me a coffee. Just scan the QR code on the screen. It helps me to keep creating honest, heart-centered content for women like us who are owning the season of life. Until next time, stay powerful, stay peaceful, and I will see you in the next video.